Alright, so to finish things off, I'd like to come in here and trim these eyebrows down a little bit further, and also go ahead and add a cut modifier and some noise the same way we did on the beard. So I'll start by selecting my eyebrow geometry, and we'll have that show up there. We'll also make sure we click the paint tool right here to bring that up. I'll double click here to get my paint options. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the hard edge brush and change it to black. I'll go ahead and increase that size a little bit, and I'm going to just kind of go up along the top here and just trim that down. We'll go ahead and save right there to see that update. There we go. Maybe a little bit right there. We'll go ahead and save again to update. Looks like I might want to add a little bit back in right there. Let me go ahead and trim down under here a little bit as well. I can't see what I'm painting, but as soon as I go ahead and hit save, you can see it'll update for me. So it looks like, at least based on the texture I'd originally had there, I probably want to add a little bit more here and here, but I do want to trim off of here as well. So I'll go ahead and do that. Save right there, and we'll trim off of here a little bit as well. Let's go ahead and save there and there. All right, now I'll go ahead and choose a white color, a much softer brush there, and we'll go ahead and just kind of gently ramp up there. We'll go ahead and save that. You can see we've added a little bit right there. We'll do the same right here. Go ahead and save. Be a little bit more right there. Little bit there. Okay, and we'll just soften back here a little bit. All right, I think I like that. I'll go ahead and close that out, and we can go ahead and hide this geometry. Just select that there and hit Control H. All right, and now I can go ahead and add some modifiers. So I'll jump over here to my modifiers tab. Let me just shift this over a little bit. And let's start with a cut modifier. So we'll go ahead and add that in, and that'll just shorten some of those hairs. We can go ahead and make that even a little bit more extreme by using 0.4. Might be a bit too much. Let's drop back to 0.3. Cool, I like that. And we'll add just a little bit of noise. Doesn't have to be too much. That's definitely too much. Let's try maybe 0.3. Okay, so they're a little bushy, but I think that looks pretty good. Go ahead and re-preview there. And to finish things off, we'll adjust the shader really quick. So I'll go ahead and jump over to my rendering editors. Let's select my Hypershade. And we'll select this second hair physical shader here. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and darken those up just a bit. Right there. We'll go ahead and take this first highlight down a bit. We'll take most of this second highlight down. I'll also take some of that color out of it there. There we go. And we'll take down this glint. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. So we've pretty much completed our beard and our eyebrows. Now, rendering these, we're going to save until the next module. We'll also render again in our final module, and that's because we're going to use the same shaders, same lighting as we will in the hair that we do create in our next module. So why do we not want to use this system though? The one we're using right now to create our hair. As you've probably noticed, we are limited to creating very simple curves. We can't create long flowing shapes. So if you just wanted to do a very short haircut, then you probably could use this just fine, no problems. However, if we want to make a more advanced looking haircut, anything that has some, intricate shape to it, then we probably want to use a different part of XGen. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we have covered though in this module. So we started with a general introduction to the XGen interface, understanding where the different tabs are and how they fit into the overall XGen pipeline. After that, we took a look at working with the groomable splines, and more specifically utilizing the different groom brushes to actually style our groomable splines. After that, we took a look at using XGen modifiers. We specifically took a look at working with the cut modifier and the noise modifier. After that, we took a look at fine-tuning the XGen primitives. They by default come in looking like giant brown cylinders, and of course we wanted to make them look like actual hair. Then we took a look at working with the physical hair shader to adjust our color, our specularity, and our glint settings. We then took a look at painting density maps so we could really fine-tune exactly where we have our hair. And finally, we took a look at creating multiple descriptions by having both the beard and the eyebrows. So I hope you've enjoyed this module and look forward to seeing you in the next one where we continue working with XGen, more specifically working with the hair splines. I'll see you all there.